Nemeth against Enroth. First shot of the shootout. Hammers one and Enroth to save.
He tried to go for the crook of the arm. He didn't quite get it up enough up underneath the bar. You don't see slap shots very often. You do see them once in a while. He certainly got a lot on it, but Enroth came out and challenged well.
Matt Moulson, I did not say his name very much tonight, Brian. He did not have a shot on goal in the game. So he has an opportunity here against Cam Ward to give Buffalo the lead in the shootout. 13 for 27 in his career. Nice move, score!
Oh, what a fabulous hesitation move there. That was like a double hesitation move. Cam Ward was down early, wasn't quite sure what was happening. Moulson still had the puck, was very patient. That's a beautiful goal by Matt Moulson.
Now Chris Terry, who had the second Carolina goal to get them to within one at 12-11 in the third period.
The next shooter for the Carolina Hurricanes, number 25, Chris Terry.
Third career shootout attempt. He has scored on his previous two. In on Enroth for the backhand, and did it go across the line? The officials are looking, and the one official is saying it's in. It got under the pad. I lost sight of it, Brian.
Yeah.
The officials are going to talk about it.
Boy, Chris Terry has got some slick hands. Watch how smoothly he manipulates this puck back and forth. Gets Enroth to open the 5-hole and then banks it in off the inside of the right pad. And because Enroth's momentum, goalies always come out and challenge and then they back up with the shooter. He can't stop himself.
Oh, there it is. Good look at it there. Great shot from the truck. You know, the official on the ice was certain that he saw it, but you know, that first look we had from behind, you couldn't see the puck.
After review, it's a good goal.
So now it is Cody Hodgson who is up for Buffalo. Nearly 30%. His career numbers. Hodgson with a shot, a save by Ward.
Cam Ward was really patient there. Hodgson came in pretty deep. Ward had his positioning, didn't really flinch much on this at all. Hodgson trying to go high glove. A little bit of a motion downward almost to bat it down, and it actually hits him in the arm.
The former Buffalo Sabre, Nathan Gerbe.
The next shooter for the Carolina Hurricanes, number 14, Nathan Gerbe.
A chance to give Carolina the lead and force Buffalo to have to score on their last shot. Hit the goalpost.
Yeah, you could hear that one cleanly. There was more room, it looked like, on the glove side. But Gerbe from in tight tries to go short side. Almost had it perfect. He had him beaten. Didn't beat the goalpost.
So now Tyler Ennis with a chance to win it. 33% success in his career on these shootouts. Ennis against Ward for the win. And he hits iron.
Ward didn't know where that one was. You see how he looked over his right shoulder? That was a slick little move by Ennis. Almost pulled it off. Difficult move to make. Move your body left, keep the puck out to the right. It's off the crossbar. Not in. Well, maybe a little piece of it there by Ward. That may have deflected off his glove a little.
Jay McClement hasn't done it very often, but he's converted 2 out of 4. Looking to give Carolina the lead. He comes with a little bit of speed. Misses his target, trying to go high glove.
Well, he wasn't messing around there. I couldn't quite tell if that puck slipped up on him. He just tried to rifle that one right up under the bar on the glove side. No, I think it was flat, but he caught it in the curve of the stick, got too much on it, and blew it right over the net.
The next shooter for the Buffalo Sabres, number 80.
Chris Stewart, a power forward, but pretty effective with shootout numbers in his career for the win. Saved by Ward.
Oh, what a beautiful toe save that is. Because it was a good, strong shot by Stewart, and those shots can really fool you. The follow-through, you think it's going to go high. It's right on the ice. Cam Ward seemed to know what he was going to do before he did it.
Victor Rask, 21-year-old from Leksand, Sweden. Never touched the puck. Okay, here we go. Against fellow Swede Jonas Enroth, who wins that battle with a right toe save.
Oh, the Buffalo Sabres wanted that, didn't even want to give him a chance, but the referees are telling the bench he never touched the puck. It's a little embarrassing to overskate it, certainly when nobody is on you, and I think that probably affected Rask's judgment as he went in. He made a so-so move, and Enroth probably his easiest save.
Marcus Foligno 0 for 2 in his career in shootouts, but 2 goals in the regulation game tonight. Another chance to win it for Buffalo. Foligno. Little kickstart fake there with the leg, and then he fired it too high.
Trying to get the goaltender to commit. Foligno trying to go up under the bar as well, too. You could see that Cam Ward did not flinch. I don't think he even had to touch that one. I think that was just cleanly shot over the net.
We go to the 6th round. Matt Boychuk, who was the regulation hero, tying the game with a minute 18 to go. Good stop there by Enroth. Got a piece of that.
Jonas Enroth really using those goalposts well, isn't he? A couple of clanked off the iron. He's obviously got good position. These guys aren't seeing much. Enroth comes back. Nice positioning there. That one clinked off the outside of the post.
A couple of the few guys that are up around that 33% mark for their career. Drew Stafford. Another opportunity for Buffalo to get the extra point here. Moves it on Cam Ward. And a good save by the Carolina goaltender.
Ward showed a little bit of 5-hole open there because that's where Drew Stafford was trying to go with that quick shot, but Cam Ward snuffed it out. Dropped that left pad very quickly.
Well, Lindholm will be the 7th shooter.
Next shooter for the Carolina Red Wings, number 16.
Lindholm trying to give Carolina the lead in the shootout. Save made by Enroth, and he gives a little emphatic celebration there.
He's pumped up, that's right. Another big save. Lindholm coming in, the right-hand shot coming in the left wing side. So his stick is in the middle of the ice. You could see he thought he had some room on that stick side, but didn't hit the target. And Enroth did a terrific job there with that blocker save.
Ryan Gianta, 37% efficiency in his career. The captain for Buffalo with a chance to win it. Oh, what a stop there by Ward. Great move by Gianta, and Ward had the answer.
Terrific reactionary save there by Cam Ward, because Brian Gianta did have him beaten. He had him down, he had him spread eagle on the ice, and that long left leg of Cam Ward right there. Oh, look at that. He's got them both covered. You want to try and beat me low? Oh, that first look was awesome. Post to post.
Yuri Tlusny now will try to give Carolina the lead, the 8th shooter. And it rolls off his stick. Didn't get much of a shot.
Those quick hands immediately in front of the goaltender with your head up, sometimes it just rolls off and you just can't quite control it.
Yes, Girgensons now. The Latvian with an opportunity to win this game in the 8th round of the shootout. Right up the middle. To the backhand, he scores!
One decisive move. Well done there by Girgensons. Faked like he was going to move to the forehand. Smooth move onto the backhand and got it up about 2 feet. Just enough over the pads. Well done by Girgensons for the win.
Final score tonight.
Comes in, takes his time, drops to, feints to the left. You could see how he sold Ward. Ward thought he was going to that forehand side. Look at that good shift there. Beautiful backhand.
And the reaction on the Buffalo bench.